The Scarlet Star, as punishment for its betrayal, is chased from the heavens by the 12 Celestials. That ill-fated star is known as the Firebringer. This god, the Wicked One, gave man the gift of fire.
The Celestials built a marvelous empire to withstand the test of the ages. 7 times did the Firebringer return, and each time did the reigning emperor drive him from the world. Thus was calamity avoided 6 of the times. On the 7th, the Firebringer succumbed at long last. His star shattered into pieces, the shards falling from the sky like rain. Though the Emperor's name was praised, peace never lasts long in the hearts of men. Strife spreads across the land, and many met a bitter end. Even the gallant Emperor of legend eventually fell to the assassin's knife. With the Emperor's bloodline purged, the weakened empire fell into oblivion. Many cried out to the Celestials for a successor, but silent as they ever remain. Ages pass and a new generation arises. Some seek the glory of the Empire, while others desire a new world order. Nothing in this world is ever constant. New ways mingle with the old. Gods, beasts, humans, each become jewels that define their era. Eras birth heroes, and a new story is born. Now come 4 men and women, each with their own tale to tell. With their strength, will their strength be sufficient to change the age they live in? Will fate deem them worthy of being etched into the annals of history?
Will their stories come to an inglorious end, thwarted by the whims of the shattered Firebringer? Heroes, cling to your ambitions.
I like how some Square games just have the most generic things. They just say the most generic things in the opening sentence. It's like, are you excited? It's like, no. You put no effort into that. Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Scarlet, or SaGa Scarlet Grace Ambitions on Nintendo Switch. I believe this was a mobile game, so we'll see. Screen mode, modern or classic? Modern is intended for larger displays, classic for smaller ones. Oh, well. Would you like to switch screen modes? This change will be... Yeah, let's switch, why not? I have a large-ass display. Ah, that, made some of the text smaller, I guess? I don't know. I don't know, let's go. Let's see, are there any stories you have previously cleared? Nope. Nope, 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 and nope. These selections cause events involving characters you have cleared the game with to occur. Their contents may be confusing for players who have not finished those character stories, so we recommend answering honestly. Making a story as clear has no impact on game difficulty and yields no special items or such bonuses. Why would you lie about all this? Okay, well, whatever, start. Ha ha ha, got you, game. I actually cleared that. Yeah! The Emperor's coastal vanguard has set sail. What draws your eye? Its beautiful figurehead, its well-equipped medical... What? I guess it would be its figurehead. I mean, how am I supposed to know about this medical chamber? Fireworks dance in the sky, beautiful yet ephemeral. What do you feel as you watch them? They're beautiful yet sad. True beauty is fleeting. I wouldn't feel either, but true beauty is fleeting. That's probably. Rules have meaning because people follow them, yet occasionally the strong try to break them. True strength is not bound by rules. Rules exist to restrain the strong. Well, that's both. Okay. That one's more true. The tale of the tortoise and the hare is a storied one. As the tortoise, how do you win the race? Put the hare to sleep. Focus on the goal, not the victory. I guess you put the hare to sleep. Sports are a good form of training and recreation for warriors. What kind of sports do you prefer? Sports are played barehanded, sports are played with tools. A stonemason and a blacksmith are arguing. Which argument do you find more persuasive? Choose a job to match the tool, choose a tool to match the job. Choose a tool to match the job? I mean, it depends on what the goal is. I mean, if your goal is to make peanut butter, you know, you don't choose a knife. Oh, sorry, you know, I mean, you do choose a knife. Well, actually, to make peanut butter? No, you probably didn't want to do that. Anyway, I'll lose this battle and your nation will surely fall into ruin. As emperor, upon what do you rely? My own capabilities, my impenetrable fortress. My capabilities, my fortress won't matter if I'm a moron. Urpina, Vencia, specialty longsword, HP 57. Starting region, Provincia Nisu. This daughter of Silmium's ruling elite shows promise as both leader and a politician. Despite her wish for an unaffected life, she cares deeply for the glory of her house. Can I pick something? No, I can't. Okay, let's do it. Select battle voices. Oh, okay, sure. Default or expressive? Can I get a preview?
Though I may be young, I shall still do all I can for House Gelanius. Though I may be young, I shall still do all I can for House Gelanius. Though I may be young...
Expressive. Yes, let's do it. Of course I would end up choosing a protagonist whose name I can't pronounce. That makes sense to me. Sodium. Oh, okay. Procession at dawn. I prefer palm olive oil.
I understand your feelings in this, but we should speak of it no more.
I know you depart for the front today, Father, so I'll say nothing that might bring ill fortune.
So you're back.
I only hope you might achieve what you desire.
I leave Silmium to you, my son.
Father, wait! Pray take me with you to Oswakan. I shall be your herald.
Nay, Urpina. You must stay with your brother and keep Silmium safe. Here, take this.
The Ibex ring? Did this not belong to Mother?
It is indeed a keepsake of Claudia's. Though somewhat earlier than I had expected, the time has come for you to inherit this ring. You must now do your part in supporting House Julanius.
Pray forgive my possible insolence, Father, but Urpina yet lacks the skill for such.
Fie, Antonius. I will do all that is asked of me. Mother wielded a fearsome blade at Father's side, and I shall do no less for the name of our house.
I am pleased to see such fire in you, daughter. Now then, House Gwyness will be assisting us in this expedition. We shall return once the situation in Azwakan is calmed. By then, Lady Elised will have joined us.
Lady Elised? That means her wedding with Antonius must be nigh.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Urpina. I fear the other powers will not keep quiet in this, Father. Pray stay on your guard.
I shall be careful in all things. Urpina, Antonius, I leave Silmium to you. Forward, march!
Oh, I do hope Father comes back soon. I wish to see Lady Elised.
Your lack of worry is inspiring, or foolish. I also wish for Father to return soon, yet fear it will not be so easy as this. Father's greatest wish is to re-establish the Empire, but there is no telling how many others think differently on the matter. Now, Urpina, I know this is a bit sudden, but I would have you patrol our domain.
You trust me with such a task, Antonius?
Normally I would take this burden myself, but I must remain here in Father's place. Unless you would rather our positions be reversed?
Say no more. I shall go gladly.
Do try to temper that enthusiasm a bit. Mondo will be with you at all times.
Then come, Mondo. Our patrol begins now. Where shall we begin?
Any place that interests you, my lady.
Then I can go anywhere I like?
Of course. Yet be aware, battles may come our way at any time, so keep your watch keen.
I shall do so.
Let's see basic controls. Moving to protagonists, left stick, ensure confirming selections, A, opening menu, X. Your character moves faster along roads. Oh yeah, she does. Damn. Who's that? Hold you! Who's that person in black just now? The castle ruled by the rather suspicious Marquis. A dubious figure was recently spotted heading inside. Oh, I should have them later. The specters of Eobog. Specters that appear in Eobog. Who could they be? Let's look at the... Fancy a boat ride, my lady? Though the weather is perfect for it, I fear I cannot abandon my patrol. Come back anytime. Let's see, Nekwa, a town located on the bank of the Sanal River. It serves as a trading post with cities along the Merida coast of the south. What should we do? We'll go to the next province. We'll enter Nekwa. Welcome to Nekwa, Lady Urpina. Have you come to shop or enjoy a meal? I fear I've not come for leisure today. I patrol the area in my brother's stead. Ah, it makes me sad to see how fast you're growing up. Okay. Smithies can reforge armaments in your possession into new ones. Reforging requires materials that can be found as spoils throughout the world. There are a limited number of opportunities to receive new equipment, so we recommend you take full advantage of the Smithy services. Scooping chum would be somewhat fun. I'm sure I don't have anything to do this with. I'll see you later. Ah, Lady Urpina, how rare a pleasure to have your grace here at Monaghan Temple. I patrol in my brother's stead today. Make sure to wear your faith proudly, or Monaghan may give up on you. I shall endeavor to visit daily. Don't forget to make your offering. That's what you care about. This is why I never come here. Okay. Hey lady, it's good to see you on the rounds. So it is. Good day, citizen. Have you seen any aught out of the ordinary today? I heard some fiends were spotted out around the forest, but I must wonder if such tales are true. I shall investigate the matter at once. If you see any fiends, pray keep a good distance from them. You needn't tell me twice. Received a flower ornament as a gift from visiting Lug. Yay, I guess. The forest. White ibex, the symbol of House Julianus. Ah, wait! Dwarf carve. Leave the defense of the fort to us, milady. I'm relying on you all. We'll defend it with our lives, my lady. Fiends with glowing red eyes spilled forth from the dark forest. The secret of their origin lies in the deepest reaches of the forest, but unless they are defeated, the mystery will be forever unsolved. Let's see, certain landmarks on the world map can lead to combat engagements. Interacting with these landmarks will bring up a list of rewards. Any foes you haven't faced before will appear as silhouettes. You can also see bonus rewards and the conditions for receiving them. Do I do anything? Engagement. What awaits us in the woods? A notification will display on the top left part of the screen when a new term has been added to the test menu. Refer to the test menu when you need help securing victory in battle or otherwise finding your way out of the world. Tips can be viewed by the menu at any time, be it on the world map or during combat. Start with current retinue. Yeah, sure. I think I brought anybody else with me this time. During an engagement, the first thing you should do is select a character to act with left stick and left stick left and left stick right. Next, select a tech to use with left stick up and left stick down. Finally, confirm your command with A to move the cursor to start R.
You shall not be permitted to do as you please in Jelania's territory.
Yes.
It is vital to keep the enemy in check.
The fight calls to me. Into that deep night.
Unite and attack!
Learn your lesson.
To think I might gain a new role at my age.
Growth is always a good thing.
Dude. Don't worry about your health and sanity. timeline at the bottom of the screen displays the order in which the allies and foes will act in combat. First to act is on the left, with characters acting later the farther to the right they appear. Tech and incantation effects can alter this order. Aim for united attacks in the timeline shows a foe located between allies. Vanquishing foe in the middle will deal a united attack. That attack can deal more damage the more allies or foes pursue it. What's up with this pig? That was well won.
I grow stronger still.
I require more flesh on my bones.
Clear to quell a conditional with a ranged attack bonus reward. Hold on just a minute. Okay. Engage.
I shall become a wall.
I'll pick the easy things ass, why not?
Into that deep night.
Tough. Oh, man.
A defensive technique, perhaps.
Show them the pride of our house.
I shoulder responsibility most grace. I now have more techniques at my disposal. I feel your defiance. I shall strike the first blow.
My apologies.
Oh, damn. participate in a united attack will have the BP cost of their attacks and incantations reduced in the next round. This greatly expands your options in the following round and opens up strategies that were previously unavailable. In some cases, incantation cast time may be reduced as well.
I will give this all that I have.
Urpina finisher!
My skills
I'll
have
give my
improved.
all on the front lines.
Has been there in defeat. An ancient tower constructed by the Empire to fight the Firebringer. It is but a ruin now, overflowing with lust that breeds fiends. More battles, easy, normal. Sure. Engage.
I'll
damn it.
crush him.
I think it's actually kind of tough.
I shall end this!
I will attack in your place, milady. My thanks to you, Merrigan. It should take more than...
My age has... Perhaps my defense paid off.
Fails include that don't let a full forming counterattack. It's random what you want to do. It does restore your HP, that's not bad. Not too bad about that.
Unite and attack!
Point is party.
attack!
Well won.
I require more flesh on my bones.
Far from done. To that deep night.
I'll clobber you!
Oh, that conversion, really?
An offensive technique, perhaps?
To that deep night. My ages.
We can still keep going! His armies are second to none!
Without the fiends in that tower, it would be easy to invade Ronisum from neighboring Satania. That is true. However, if the fiends were not sealed away, they would soon pour forth from the woods and attack. We must rely on men, not fiends, to safeguard this country. That's a fine point, Mondo. Uh-oh. A thing happened. No, not a thing. An earthquake? It seems like something happened to the north. Well, let's not go there then. What, a hole in the ground? Chasm suddenly opens up. It says battle hard. No, thank you. Battle easy. Yes, battle easy. I'll take more of those, please.
Make use of weaker foes to study the strong.
This ends here! Mondo, are you well? Oh dear.
I shoulder a responsibility most great. That was well won.
I'm
Are
sorry
these new
you had to
muscles?
see that.
I love this sense of improvement!
I require more flesh on my bones.
Do you wander because you have unfinished business, Spirit? Or are you cursed? We have unfinished business. We are also cursed by this land. Oh, both, huh? Well, sorry about that. We were defeated here in the battle with the Aran. We formed a living wall to protect our lord, but he was captured, taken from us. Our deaths were for naught. We do not wish to leave this land without knowing the fate of our lord, but a great boulder here in the bog kenned this desire, and its dark energy revived us as specters. Were we to amass even more manas, we could leave this bog and journey forth to learn the fate of our lord for ourselves. Would that knowledge grant you rest? Aye. And would you be quelled if the manas from the great bulger was severed? Aye. Then I will aid you. Let's just sever the bulger's malus. We do not believe you can do such a thing as you are now, but we will wait, kid. I can't? Why not? This must be the rock that Peter spoke of. Oh, brutal difficulty. Yes, you are right. I cannot do that. Cast a roll by suspicious marquee. A dubious figure is recently spotted fitting inside. On here. Prevent autosave. I agree, it's a lot. I do like the music, but it is kind of loud. Alright, why don't we stop it there? What, really? Okay, well, anyway, this is Outposture. You watching SaGa Scarlet Grace Ambitions on Nintendo Switch. Well, it's weird. It's like every SaGa game that was not on the Super Famicom. It's very weird. But I wouldn't say that's bad. Obviously, it comes in as a lower price. I said I believe this was a mobile game, and just under the name SaGa. SaGa Scarlet Grace, and the Ambitions is this version, which has a bunch of content added on. Yeah, I said the SaGa games have basically become sort of experimental games for Square, in that they involve more party-based combat, more combos, and usually very, very esoteric systems. So it takes a long time to figure out a SaGa game at this point in time. Whereas games that were on Super Famicom, they were more or less not altered, slight alterations of Final Fantasy. Again, with more team-based combat. I think this is good. So far, I'm pretty intrigued. I like the fact that there's so many different characters you can play as too. So you've got some replayability there. I think the graphics are still pretty good. Obviously they're not cutting edge, but they run at a pretty good clip. Maybe not a full 60 all the time, but certainly close enough so that you don't feel when it's dragging down. I would say this is probably something that you should check out if you want something different in your RPGs. If you want the combat to be a little bit more interesting, although not very well explained. I think it's okay for a game to be made like that. And yeah, I definitely want to play more of it and see what's going to happen with the plot. And hopefully the combat opens up too and has more possibilities. It seems like you can learn a lot of techniques and you can match a lot of combos. So yeah, I think that's good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.